So, hello again, everyone. We got another one of these VOTOMS Armored Trooper mechas. This is called Scopedog with Roundmover, and then the Scopedog is, I guess, tank code ATM09-ST. But this is clearly not a green one. It's apparently something called a Melquiya, and I think maybe, well, obviously a special character must have driven this guy, or is in a special series or something. Here's some legalese and stuff like that. Yeah, no date on the box, but we'll have to see. Maybe inside it says something. Some stats. So the Roundmover, I think, is like a jetpack, as you can see with these 4 thrusters. So this guy can crouch down even with the jetpack on, so the hatch can open and the person can get into the thing. It's got like a punch feature, and the reticles move, and spikes that I think maybe are used for maneuvering. Okay, let's get this guy open here. Got some allergies going on, sorry. Oh, yeah, there's some old packaging here. That thing broke. This might be new, actually. I think this is actually brand new. Okay, well, in this bag, we're going to have a bunch of stuff. So there's a name tag you can fold into like a triangle, which I think is smart. And then you have a Takara Tech fan thing. And then we have instructions on how to put some of the pieces together, because, yeah, you have to put the rifle together, and then tells you the features and stuff like that. Some little bits they can stick on as well, armor plating and stuff. A couple other figures in the line. Now, which one was this? Well, up here in the corner it does say 2005. And getting back to the box, it says, oh, never mind, it's on this little card here. Comes with a little info card. So AG-EX01. I think this is my first of the EX series. So this is a different series. Maybe it's like better than usual. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's the scenes, I guess. Oh, so this isn't a special one. It's just a common one. There's a bunch of pink ones. Or purple. It's kind of in between pink and purple. Alright, piece of cardboard. And then, yes, all these pieces. But you'll notice they're actually painted. Very cool. You know, I don't want to do that. At least that one's painted. This one, the hand is painted that same purplish color. This is a hand grab, and then, yeah, just some pieces. I don't think you need to put all of them on, which is nice, you know. There's another piece of paper here. What is it? Oh, this is how to put that jetpack together. So I'm going to have to probably fast forward as I put these pieces together. In fact, let's just pull this guy out, and then I will... Yeah, he's a little small dude. He's like 3.5 inches, 4 inches tall. For you English folk. I'm going to just put this in the back here. I'm going to take all these pieces off and put the things together and then review the little guy. So I'm going to go into fast forward mode most likely. So just hang out. Alright, so I managed to put it all together, and I even swapped the hand out. So the only extra part, after all those screws, is that one hand that came with the actual, on the thing in the first place, that fist. Alright, so let's maybe take it apart and go through the articulation. So this hand here, yeah, it was able to actually get past this bicep, so that's nice. A lot of times that doesn't happen on action figures, but I'm going to try to get this thing out of here. I don't know if I should just pull it out straight, or you see how it's open here because it lets the hand come in. I don't know if I should pull it through that or just straight out. Well, actually the whole bicep just came off. I don't want to break it. Oh, also that's a punch maneuver. The forearm actually slides forward. There's some sort of punch thing in VOTOMS. That doesn't want to come out. I don't know what the deal is. So sorry, I'm gonna have to just leave it in there. I was gonna leave it in there anyways because just having two fists seems kind of boring. Alright, so continuing on this arm, I guess. Or let's go this arm. Yeah, so the bicep does totally spin around. That's the mechanism right there. It can actually slide off, as we just saw. This is a separate piece that falls off all the time, but I haven't glued it. I'm not going to because I might paint this one day, and all the separate pieces will make it easier. So I did add this flappy armor thing for the wrist. And then there's a peg here coming out of the shoulder with a ball on it, so the shoulder can rotate around and go in and out and stuff. And then you had to put these little rings on so it could like be hung from a helicopter or something being dropped in. The head thing, the antenna does slide back and forth. It's really thin though, so I'd be worried about breaking that. Then this whole visor does flip up, so you can see a little bit, and well, it's really dark, but there is a head right there. And so these optics here will actually slide left and right in this slot. And then you can also rotate the optics. So you can pick which optics that pilot's going to look through. So I think that's really cool. Yeah, let's go with green. Alright, so then the whole head also rotates around. You can look behind himself. Alright. And then you can open the cockpit. So it flips up and the hinges slide upwards. So the dude he's just laying in there. And then this is pegged in, these controls. So it's really neat. Maybe you want to slide the back down first before you flip it down, so it's a little, I didn't do it. Oh well. There it goes. So I have to add this little grab rail here. And then this purple plastic is all raw, same with the gray down here. But right here on the torso, it's actually painted gray on this plastic torso. So it's a nice little effort. We have some asymmetric flaps here, armor plates, and they move up. Same with the side ones, they move up. Alright, this jetpack, the only place I use glue are these tiny thrusters. I did crazy glue those because it's just a little pin in your friction fit. But I know if it's going to fall off and then just fall into the carpet and vanish forever, so that's why I glued those in place. And then there's two hooks in the back, and you gotta like flip this, angle it up, and those are just for friction fit in there. Okay. Two screws holding the torso together, a flap in the rear here so its legs can move backwards, and then for some reason there's two flaps on the back of the legs. Flaps protecting the back of the ankle, and you can see in the ankle a long peg with a ball on it, so a lot of movement with the foot. Speaking of the foot, there's a peg here, or a spike, that can slide down. This is a friction fit. You can pull that off if you want. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a plate here in front of the foot as well. Okay, so let's do transformation mode. Whereas we're going to kneel down so the pilot can try to get in. Alright, so you'll see there's a break here in the shins. So you gotta pull this down. Yep, pull those down. And now these knees can bend forward. And the foot has that long peg thing, so it's a little up-down movement as well. And then as long as this plate is out of the way, should be able to do this, hopefully. I guess that's right. Maybe like that. So that. And then you open the cockpit up. Okay, you want to lift the back so the hinge is clear. It's not level. Hold on. Okay, wiggling it helps. Alright, so I guess that's how like the pilots would get in and out of this thing. Grab the handrail and climb up the arm or something like that. Alright, so very neat. Let's see if I can put it back together now. Alright, so this plate gets out of the way, then this. So I have to slide that back. Okay, so that's pretty good. Same on this side. Oh, I also had to add this like hose thing here into the knee. It feels like it's too long though. It's not hugging the knee enough. But there's a hole here, so I can't push it further in. There's no way around it. Oh well. Okay, so that gap is closed up. Yeah, alright, let me get them posed on the rotator. Alright, in summary guys, it's a pretty cool one, but if you don't like model kits, this definitely isn't for you. This is not a model kit, but there's obviously a lot of pieces that you have to clip off, and if you want them to look nice, you're going to have to sand them. I didn't bother for this video. Maybe someday I'll clean this up, but it didn't take too long. It probably took like 15 minutes to, you know, maybe 20 minutes to put everything together, clipping it off and putting it all together. I did end up crazy gluing all these little thrusters on because there's this tiny pin, and I just know if one of those thrusters would just fall off and I'll never find it again. So that's the one part of that I actually did glue. Everything else is just a friction fit, and maybe I need to take a little time to fit them tighter, but alright, well anyways, this is another great VOTOMS here, and it's different enough from that green one that I like it for sure. I'm going to try to get some other castings, so hopefully I'll see you in that next video. Thanks for watching today.